Alrighty, we're just at server up. Let's count right now. What's this one?
Connecting.
Here's this one later. Okay, skill points. All right, I'll take that.
Connecting.
All right, I was taking this down to an area that I'm working. Few minutes before fleets are up, I'm sure. Interesting. I ended up 400 and some odd away from the jump gate.
Warp drive active.
I guess at downtime it's a little bit different. Typically, if you dump out of a client while you're in warp, you'll end up, when you log in, you'll be at the gate that you were going to.
Warp drive active.
1,500. Guess seems about right. It's a PvP battleship set up to defend an ESS, which is the most likely scenario I'd be doing.
Warp drive active.
One interesting thing about a Praxis, since it's so versatile in configuration, I mean, it's a jack of all trades, master of none, so it's not like the best at what it does, but one of the things about it is it can be surprising to whoever you're fighting because they don't really know what kind of configuration you've got. They don't know what your abilities are. So they have a hard time gauging, you know, how to engage with you.
Drive active.
This guy sits in this system all the time. I don't know what he's in. But he's just constantly here in this system, camping it. Blue Knight. Unless they watch my stream to see how I fit it out. Yeah, well, you know, I guess that could be. Ukuza. Thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Warp drive active.
Right, so I feel like we've got a good complement of fighting ships down here, stuff that I can fight solo. So, because I'm on my own out here, unless I have court mates out here. Well, I'm far enough out that we're on our own. Obviously, if a fleet comes in, they can do whatever the hell they want. But person that came in day before yesterday was a filament in. Him and one other person. I don't know where the other person was. I never saw them. We fought this one guy in a phantasm. We took him out. I felt like it was a pretty good fight. All right. So we got this guy here who needs to take some loot back, and then I'm also going to have him, I think, buy a ship and bring it. It's going to be this one right here. How big is the hull on this? Packaged, it's 10,000. I don't have 10,000 space in this ship. About how I'm going to do that. I don't know, does this guy have any implants in? I doubt he does. Just a master at arms. You can do a death clone jump. So I got 2 trips worth of loot here to go back to home station. Out here going through these gates, I don't necessarily want to take a deep space transport, which could fit this stuff. Even know. Well, it looks like I could build one. It's a mastodon.
Drive active.
This gets to warp, 4 ticks. It can cloak. I have a nullifier here in case I get stuck in a bubble. Just the one drop today? Yes. There will be another drop next week. No, the week after. I think it was. I think it was a week after. There'll be another drop that happens during the next playtest for Vanguard.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
How my Killboard's been looking. Switch screens here for a second. jump on.
Warp drive active.
Quiz was kind enough to change things so it wouldn't log us out, but then I use VPN, and whenever my VPN switches, you know. So Killboard here, looking like I lose a lot of stuff. Maybe because I do, right? Yeah.
Warp drive active.
And if you're not dying, you're not trying. That's my motto. So I have no fear of dying. The only fear of dying I have is that I can't replace the ship that I'm flying in. That's my only limiter.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Medusa Skays just followed.
Other than when I'm assessing a situation.
Rock.
Medusa Skays just subscribed.
If I 100% know I'm going to die, then I don't engage. But if I think there's a 1% chance that I could do well and get some kills, I will engage. So, Medusa's Gaze, thank you so much for the follow and the sub. How about 1,000 gold to everybody here in your honor. Thank you, thank you.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Take all this
Cyforca
loot.
Plus just followed.
There. I have a whole nother load of loot to bring too. There'll be another 100 and some odd million. The Sayaka Plus, it's pronounced. Welcome.
Warp drive active.
See if this guy, I don't know if this character has good Galante.
Warp drive active.
Abilities here. Yeah, it's pretty good. Right. We're gonna be doing a Vexor Navy issue with him today.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Chaplain 4 Bacchus just followed.
Chaplain for Bacchus. Alright, thank you for the follow, welcome. Sounds kind of demonic.
Warp drive active.
See if that VNI I've got is on EWB.
Warp drive active.
There's Trouble in Paradise, Ishtar.
Warp drive active.
So I only have Vexor, not the Vexor Navy issue on here. Yeah, we're gonna have to add it. And set the Twitch drop that is active. I don't think you have to do anything to make it active.
Warp drive active.
Just loot over. Then we're gonna build this guy one of these Vexor Navy issues.
Docking request accepted.
Another thing about fighting the Garistas out here is that they jam you a lot. So you end up with, you know, all kinds of crap from that. Oh, it's even too much. Too much. Things left over. Couldn't I get all this stuff? You know what I really need out here is some containers. It's like I'm gonna have to build them out here or something.
Warp drive active.
Hello, tanker. Station vault containers are cheap to make. Well, you have to have the materials and everything. And you have to have the blueprint. Oh, and you have to be able to manufacture at the station.
Warp drive active.
Guarantee of that. BPO costs $2 million. Yeah, well, get it out here in Null though. You got to be able to manufacture it at the station that you're going to use it at. I don't know if there's any manufacturing even available at the station. There's only one station in system. Just a lonely little station.
Warp drive active.
So I'll end up buying some freight containers because I think they're the biggest that I can fit into this ship without bringing a DST. And at that, they're not very big. They only hold about 10,000. At least I can break out ammo and loot.
Warp drive active.
Video activate drops as a streamer, what they show on the channel. So if you are the streamer
Warp drive
and
active.
you're wanting to activate them on your channel, you have to be whitelisted by CCP first. There's a drop section in your control panel stuff for your channel for the drops that are enabled for your channel. And but you have to have CCP enable them for you. If you're not on the whitelist, then you don't get in. They used to enable it for everybody, but what would happen is people would put up just a screen saying, just stay here for the drops. That's actually now a violation of Twitch's rules, but it didn't used to be. All right, so these station warehouse containers, yeah, they're $500,000. So I think that see what we can find here. Container. This freight container. What are we looking at for attributes? $2,500 packaged. Oh, I could it holds 250,000. Okay. So I could fit 2 of those in this ship. These station containers I can fit. That's 10,000 packaged. That holds 2 million. Standard container. Yeah, it doesn't hold very much. So, enormous freight container. Well, this is bigger than the containers I've got out there right now, so that's good. Good, I'll take that back with me. That'll do, 250,000. It's a fair amount.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
I think the reason my other guy has small containers is because I ferried the stuff out there on
Warp
my
drive
own.
active.
Give my other guy one of these containers.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
It's there.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Docking request accepted.
Good. So, turn one of these into loot. That stuff can go in it. Guy. Trade here. The name on this to charges. For this guy, he has a new, bigger, better loot container. Good. These have 250,000 in them now. So that's good. All right, I'm going to share with my guy this fit. See here. So it actually is turned out to be pretty good. And I'm going to put it in EWB as well. I'm going to share this fit. Guy. And then out of here. Gonna death clone back. Don't have any augmentations. You get the Twitch drop. So, do I have a drops command? There you go. 102 million. Oh, do I have this much money? No. Okay, I got to send him a little bit of money. I got to send him like 20 million. Good, except for overheat. Nice. Changes here. Well, it's best I'm going to get on that.
Welcome to the Dragons.
All the drones
Bytes Gone Wild just followed.
Bytes Gone Wild, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Oh, and
You,
the
sir,
Prime
rock.
sub.
Bytes Gone Wild just subscribed.
Thank you so much. There's 1,000 gold to everybody here in Twitch chat. Bytes Gone Wild. Subbing for the first time. Thank you, thank you. Do have a skin for this. website way back when did well. Good. No. That up. Going into special. B and salvage. 100 million for this ship. It's not bad. Do need to jump out of it at the sun. We're not going to do it in here. We have neutrals in here. Do it in here. New ship like this, you want the aggro to stay on your ship. It's kind of a old ship captain's tale that if you hop out at the sun and hop back in, that you'll catch more aggro on the ship than you will on your drones. And I actually believe it to be true. Now, I don't know why it is or anything, but it seems to work. Eject. Back into the ship. Go on our merry way.
Warp drive active.
We need to put this fit on EWB still. Keep that aggro part. So, with a new ship, if you are getting too much aggro on your drones, you can reduce the aggro on your drones by flying to the sun, jumping out of your ship, eject out, and then hopping back in.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Just Stream 77 just followed.
You get more aggro towards your ship instead of your drones. Now, I don't know why that works, but it seems to. And so, now here's something else I found out. It appears that it's per computer. Meaning, when I'm playing on my laptop, like sitting downstairs watching TV, I have to do it again in order to get the majority of the aggro back onto the ship. And I don't know why that is.
Welcome
it's got to be
to the
something
Dragons.
In a local setting.
Zedic90 just followed.
So, Just Streams and Zedic, thank you for the follows. Welcome. So yeah, I can't tell you why that is. I can only tell you that that's what seems to work. I'm not even sure the devs can even tell you why that is.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Streams. Oh, yeah. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the follow.
Warp drive active.
Interesting. So if you cycle, turn a auto targeter on and off, that helps. So I know that having an auto targeter also helps. I do put 2 auto targeters on some of my ships, but just 1. That also helps you get aggro, an auto target. And it doesn't say that anywhere in its information for the auto targeter. It doesn't say it gives you 10% more aggro on your ship. It just seems to be the way it is.
Drive active.
Sights, as long as my ship is, you know, fully targeted up by the rats before doing anything, then you know, it's all good.
Docking request accepted.
See what fleets are available here. Now we're gonna add this to EWB. See here. All right, so cheap, under 100 million. It'll do Haven solo, but it takes 70 minutes to do them. The reason to use this, however, is because 2 Havens and it'll pay for itself. If you lose it because you're not paying attention to other players, the loss is minimal. Change the drones and shield rig to whatever flavor needed for your rats. And there you go. All right. There is another fit. Let me see here. Go. Suggested orbit is 15 to 20K. So it does take a while to do these sites though with this. That is for sure.
Warp drive active.
These are one of the hardest ones to do because your orbit, you end up bumping into things. So, oh. Okay. Got all the rats red boxing me. Tank's holding up nicely. Uh-oh. They're all yellow boxing me now. Going after my drones. What's going on? Pulling my drones back in. I wonder why. Get me aggro. I do need to take these towers out first. Forgot about those. Move my HUD to the side other than up top. You just click in here and drag it wherever you want it to go. Why are they... They're targeting my drones again. What's going on here? Alright, we're gonna go jump out on this one again. Come on, drones, get back in my belly. Got, yeah. I don't know why I'm getting so much aggro. Not normal. Try jumping out here again. See if that changes anything. I don't think you need to do it in the system that you're in. I don't think that's ever been part of my equation. Okay, I gotta reset that. The video's gonna freeze for just a second here. These are all fine.
Warp drive active.
Try this again. They are a little bit far away from me, but hey, all of them are red boxing me. I'm using Caldari Navy stuff because it has so much higher EHP on the durability. To make sure that they all stick on me. Alright, so far they are. Right. Looks like it's doing okay. Oh, I got a lot of company here, which takes off my aggro. See, they stopped shooting at me. It's a court member. He'll take off to another spot. He just didn't know I was here. So their aggro's back on me. Wave miner. Right. Seems it's doing okay now. At least I feel like it's doing okay now.
Docking request accepted.
Like this to make it so it's not so loud. How's my audio on this? All right. I was hoping it would turn off the... You hear that armor pulse? Turret fire have anything to do with that? Nope. That, I mean, is it armor warning? I mean, because I kind of want to hear that. No? Obviously I can turn off master, but there it turns off when I click on something else. But I honestly, I want to hear my shield alarms in my armor, because there's an armor warning that I want to hear. Oh, when you should try being, I don't know, Nagy, you got a couple minutes? Now? All right, if you're watching on YouTube, gotta wait for the next episode.